Morning Dhamma Talk Q, A by Thitakara Bhikkhu, Sunday, June 29, 2025. Wanid. Question. Venerable, how can I have many people listening to my online Dhamma talks like you do? Answer. Don't be attached to the number of listeners, dear layperson. Dhamma is not for sale, nor a popularity contest. We share the Dhamma to preserve it and to train our own minds. Whoever is ready will listen. I also had very few listeners in the beginning. During COVID, a small group of lay people requested online teachings to support their practice. I taught sincerely from my real practice, without polishing words for praise. True Dhamma reaches the listener's heart naturally. Dhamma is not measured by the crowd, but by our sincerity in sharing without expecting anything in return. If we can let go, Dhamma will work on its own, regardless of view counts. 2. Question. Do I need to formally take the 5 aggregates or a teacher before practicing meditation? Answer. Taking the 5 aggregates or formally taking a teacher is a helpful reminder for commitment, but it is not absolutely necessary. Taking them with a virtuous teacher helps prevent carelessness and gives you guidance when difficulties arise. However, the most important thing is sincere, consistent practice with mindfulness and effort. If your heart is not genuine, ceremonies alone will not bring liberation. Liberation does not come from rituals, but from your genuine effort to free your mind from suffering. And 3. Question. Is it considered tudong, ascetic wandering, when a monk walks along roads collecting money from lay people? Answer. No, dear layperson. Tudong means to polish away defilements, a voluntary ascetic practice for monks wishing to train diligence and simplicity, living beyond comfort and attachment to places, food, or conveniences. True Tudong is not about walking around collecting money. There are 13 ascetic practices in Tudong, including staying in forests, under trees, eating from the alms bowl, walking alms rounds house by house, wearing only 3 robes, and more. Tudong is for training towards liberation, not an excuse for collecting money from people. 4. Question. How do I practice separating mind and body during meditation? Answer. Start by sitting in meditation, allowing the mind to be stable and neutral. Once stable, see that. Rupa, form, the body. Nama, name, mind. Feeling, perception, mental formations, and consciousness. Observe them as they truly are, without liking or disliking, just knowing them. As mindfulness deepens, you will see impermanence, suffering, and non-self. Consistent practice will naturally lead to insight into the 3 characteristics, dispassion, and eventually to liberating knowledge. Each person's pace will differ, but sincerity will bring results. 5.2. Question. I get distracted during meditation thinking about money and politics. Sometimes I drink alcohol to cope with stress. Is this wrong? Answer. Yes, it is wrong, dear layperson. It directly violates the 5th precept. Drinking because of stress only adds more suffering, dulling the mind and blocking wisdom. Distraction is normal because the mind does not want to let go yet. Keep returning to your breath each time you notice it. Knowing you are distracted is already awareness. Practice this repeatedly, and the mind will gradually learn to let go. The precepts are your protective armor. If you truly wish for liberation, begin by maintaining the precepts without waiting for the perfect time. The right time is now. 6. Question. During meditation, I see flashes of light and get startled. What is this? Answer. These are nimitta, signs, often appearing when the mind begins to enter concentration. Some see lights, some hear sounds, or see images. Do not be startled or attached to these signs. Just acknowledge them and return to your breath or bodily awareness. If you cling to nimitta, wisdom will not arise. Use mindfulness to know and let go. 7. Question. I want to practice Dhamma, but I am very addicted to series and my phone. What should I do? Answer. Knowing your addiction is already the first step of practice. Start small by turning off your phone for 30 minutes before bed, sitting quietly and watching your breath. Observe your desire to watch series or check your phone without immediately acting on it. Dhamma practice is about freeing the mind from attachment, not forcing yourself to the point of stress. Train your mind to learn letting go, and it will gradually find freedom from what used to bind it. 18. Question. Work makes me very stressed. With heavy responsibilities and financial concerns, how can I practice Dhamma to overcome this suffering? Answer. Work itself does not cause stress. Our thoughts about it do. Give your mind a 10-minute pause daily to breathe deeply, observing your in-breath and out-breath, grounding yourself in the present moment. Accept what you cannot control and focus on what you can change. Manage your finances, observe precepts, and practice mindfulness and insight in daily life. Work is a training ground for mindfulness. Every situation can be a Dhamma lesson. If you apply mindfulness, your mind will not be absorbed in stress and will learn to let go, finding inner peace amid chaos.